Missy. Welcome to Mat Pilates. Today we are going to be using a ball and a set of weights, but we're going to go ahead and get started in a nice seated position. So coming down into our mats, taking a nice seat here. I want you to think about sitting nice and tall, lengthening through the spine, crown of the head reaching up, yeah? And together we're going to take a nice big inhale, reaching arms all the way up, and then exhale, hands into heart center. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. Exhale those hands into heart center. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. Exhaling hands right into that heart center. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, twist and open towards the right. Left hand to right knee. Tented fingers of the right hand. Breathe into this twist, sitting nice and tall. Lengthen. Slowly come out of the twist. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist and open towards the left. Hold it here. Breathe. Slowly come out of the twist, inhale, arms up, turn palms towards me. Exhale, place hands in front of the body and start to walk yourself out. Chin towards chest. Go as far as feels well for the body. Breathe it here. Pay attention to that low back area. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Together we'll take an inhale. As we start to exhale, start to rise yourself up. Rise up to that seat. Inhale, arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands into heart center. Awesome. Now from here, we're coming into our tabletop. So shoulders over wrists, hips are over those knees, and we move nicely through our cat-cow. So coming into your cow, and then coming into that cat. Inhale for your cow. Exhale for your cat. Again, inhales and exhales. Awesome. Meet back into your neutral table. Hold it here. You're going to go ahead and extend your right leg long out behind you. Extending the left arm out in front, thumb knuckle up towards the sky. Draw the belly in, gaze towards the front of the mat. And now we lower hand and leg, right? So lower and lift. We lower and lift. Lower and lift. And we breathe. Inhales and exhales. We go for 3. We go for 2. And on 1, you hold it at the top, you pulse the arm, you pulse the leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Take a nice big inhale together. Exhale, knee to elbow, and then open it up. Bring it in, and then you open. Hi. Bring it in, and then you open. Bring it in, and then we open. We go for 4. We go for 3. You go for 2, and here's your last one. Hold knee to elbow. You pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arm, extend the leg. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, place hand and knee back on the earth. Extending out through that left leg. Extending with that right arm. Thumb knuckle up. Hold it here. We lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Awesome. Breathe. For 4. For 3. For 2. And on 1, hold it at the top, pulse the leg, pulse the arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale together, exhale, knee to elbow, and then open it up. You bring it in, and then you open. Bring it in, and open. Bring it in, and open. We go for 4. We go for 3. This is 2. And on 1, hold knee to elbow, pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arm, extend the leg, and then place hand and knee on the earth. Awesome. All right, so from here, you can sit back on the heels for a moment, maybe take rotation through the wrists. Sometimes that can be a lot, right, being on those palms. But now from here, we're going to bring that ball nicely in between our thighs, and we're going to come right back to that tabletop position, okay? So ball in between thighs, toes are going to be tucked. You're going to lift your knees and shins to cover the earth just an inch or so. Hold it here. Again, draw the belly in, gaze towards the front. And now we tap those knees. You tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Control it. Tap and lift. You go for 4. You go for 3. You go for 2. Here's your last tap. Hold your hover for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second set. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last tap. Hold the hover for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale, releasing that ball. I want us to come into our downward facing dog. So coming nicely into that little plank position. Hold it here. Opportunity for movement, right? Bending one knee, bending both knees, whatever we need, we take. And now we settle into this dog. Hold it here. Now we're going to move with our breath. So on inhale, you're going to roll into that plank position. On exhale, you're right back to your dog. Inhale, roll it in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, roll it in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, roll it in. Exhale, take it back. Hold it here. You're going to inhale your right leg up. We're going to take that same movement, and that right leg is going to continue to hover, okay? So coming into that three-legged plank, right leg is hovering, back to your three-legged dog. You come into that plank, and then you're back to your dog. You bring it on in, and take it on back. One more time. Bring it on in, take it on back. Bring it on in, hold your plank, and pulse the heel up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right knee to the outside of the right elbow. Extend the leg back to the outside and extend to the outside. Extend. Yes, here we go. Take it for 4. Take it for 3. Take it for 2. And that's your last one. Back to your three-legged dog. Feet come to meet. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Stay here. And now on inhale, roll into that plank. Back to your three-legged dog. Inhales, exhales. It's really important to keep that breath. One more time, back to your three-legged dog. Come back to that plank, hold it here, pulse the heel up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee to the outside of the elbow, extend it back. Bring it out, extend, bring it out, extend, bring it out. Woo! For 4, for 3, for 2, your last one, back to that three-legged dog, feet come to meet, lower knees and shins down. Take a moment, nice slow inhale, nice slow exhale, grab a drink, wipe your face, whatever you gotta do, okay? So from here, we're gonna rise to stand. Rising up to stand, we're gonna bring that ball nicely in between your thighs. And we're gonna work through our squat here. So we're gonna lift and lower. Weight is gonna go into the heels. You're gonna press those glutes back, okay? So here we go. We lower and lift. You lower and lift. Press them back. Squeeze up the top. Awesome job. Breathe. For 4. For 3. For 2. And on 1, we hold it low. We pulse for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now squeeze that ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in this squat, and then as we rise up, lift your heels, and then you're back to your squat. So lift and release. You lift and release. You lift and release. You can press those arms back at the top. We go for 4. We go for 3. We go for 2. And on 1, you hold it at the top. You pulse the arms back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to that squat. Hold it here. Arms by your side. Now we lift and lower heels. You lift and release. You lift and release. Lift and release. Inhales and exhales for 4. Awesome. For 3, so good. For 2. And on 1, keep the heels lifted, pulse it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You squeeze your ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heels, release the ball. Awesome job. Okay, so from here, we're gonna step our left leg back. And we're going to be working through a lunge, passing the ball underneath the front knee. So let's start with the arms overhead with the ball in the hand. And then we're going to bend nicely into both knees, 90-degree bend. You're going to pass the ball and then bring it back up. So lower and pass, and then bring it up. Lower and pass, lower and pass. Awesome. Here we go for 4. This is 3. This is 2. And last one, bring it on up. Hands come to heart center. Go deep into that lunge. Squeeze the ball, pulse the legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Extend the arms out in front. You're going to lean the body forward, so nice and long, back of the head to the back of the left heel. Now, as we draw the ball to chest, step foot forward and back. Bring it in and out. Bring it in and out. Keep that core engaged. We breathe. You have 3. You have 2. And your last one, hold it here. Adjust the feet. Find it. Keep that left heel lifted. Go low into this squat. You're going to squeeze the ball and pulse the glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heel, rise on up. Awesome job. Okay, stepping back with the opposite leg. Right leg goes back. Find it. Ball is overhead. Settle in. Dig those feet in, and now we bring it down, and we lift. We lower and lift. Awesome. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Nice job. For 3. For 2. And your last pass, bring it on up. Ball at chest. Deep into the lunge. Pulse and squeeze. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach long with the arms. Hold it here. Now step the foot in and out. It's in and out. In and out. Awesome. In and out. And breathe. You go for 4. You go for 3. You go for 2. Your last one, hold it here. Keep that heel lifted. Settle on in. Ball at chest. Go into that little squat. Pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heel. Rise on up. So good. Awesome job. Set the ball down. And we can come to the front of our mat. Take a nice big inhale up. And then as we exhale, slowly fold the body forward. And then place hands on the earth, deep bend into the knees, and we come and take a seat. All right, I want you to leave your ball and your weights available for yourself. And we're going to bring ourselves all the way down. You can reach long with the arms, hollow up to the belly. Draw your knees in towards chest. You can take a nice slow inhale and a nice slow exhale. Awesome. So from here, we're going to place those feet on the earth. We're going to work through our bridge, so you can grab your ball. Bring that ball nicely in between those thighs, okay? So here it is. Ball is nicely in between those legs. Heels are close in towards the glute. Upper body is on the earth. And now we press into the feet. We lift the glutes to squeeze at the top, and then they tap the earth, right? So squeeze and tap. Squeeze and tap. Core is still working here. Draw that belly in. Feel it working. You're going for 4. You're going for 3. You're going for 2. And on 1, you hold at the top. You pulse the glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No more pulsing. Now we get to squeeze our ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We stay right here, yeah? And we lift those heels up. Lift the heels up. Feel all 10 toes pressing into the earth. We're still squeezing the ball with those inner thighs. We lower and lift. You lower and lift. Breathe. You got it. For 4, yep. For 3, here we go. For 2, and on 1, we hold at the top and you pulse the glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heels, release the glutes, but I want you to keep that ball nicely in between your thighs, okay? So, I want you to bring your knees to a little tabletop position. So knees are in tabletop. You can be long through the toes, drawing the belly in. Reminder, low back stays on the earth. Upper body will stay on the earth as well. So we're going to lower those toes to tap, and the knees come back to table. So tap and lift. It's inhales and exhales. Engaging that core, draw the belly in. This is nice controlled movement, right? It's not up and down, up and down. I tap, and then I'm table. We go for 3. We go for 2. Here's your last tap. Now you're going to hold your table. You're going to squeeze your ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. let it go. Awesome job. All right, you're gonna set the ball down for right now. We're gonna continue with some bridge work. So we're gonna take our right ankle over the left knee. So this is our figure four. We're gonna work through this figure four bridge. We're gonna press into that left foot. We're gonna lift our glutes up, and then we're gonna tap and lift. You tap and lift, you tap and lift. Awesome. Tap and lift and breathe. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. Here's your last one. Hold it at low. Release the glutes down. Now you're going to bring that left knee to tabletop. And you're going to bring your hands nicely behind your head. Lift neck and shoulders off the earth. Now this is a tiny movement, right? So my left knee is in tabletop, but this is a figure four crunch. So you're going to drive knee to chest, back to table, knee to chest, back to table, knee to chest, table. Bring it in and out. Bring it in and out. You go for 4. Awesome. You go for 3. Feel it. You go for 2. And that's your last one. Hold it here. Extend the left toes up. And now the legs are going to stay glued together. So now we're going to lower the left leg along with the right. We lower it to about a 45, and then you can bring it on back up, right? So you lower it down, and then you bring it up. Inhale, and exhales. We breathe through these exercises. Here we go. For 3, for 2, and this is your last one. Bring it on back, release neck and shoulders, bend into left knee, place left foot on earth, release your right ankle. Left ankle over right knee. Again, we're just coming into this figure four bridge. Arms can be nicely down by your side. We're gonna press into that right foot. We're gonna lift the glutes off the earth, and then they tap and lift. They tap and lift. They tap and lift. And breathe. We have 4. We have 3. We have 2. And here's your last one. Hold it here. Now we're gonna bring that right knee back to our tabletop. Hold right here. Hands can come nicely behind head. Again, this is micro movement. So drawing right knee to chest, back to table. Bring it in and table. Bring it in and table. And breathe. Inhales and exhales. 3 more times. For 3, for 2, and your last one. Hold it here. Extending right toes up towards the sky. Legs will stay connected as we lower this right leg to about a 45, and then we bring it back up. Keep that core engaged, keep the low back on the earth, listen to your body, control this movement. 4 more times. Two more, here we go. For 2, and here's your last one. Bring it on up, release the upper body, bend into the right knee, place the right foot on the earth, releasing that left ankle. Awesome job. Okay. So from here, I want you to take your ball behind your right knee, and we're actually going to allow that right foot to be on the earth. We're going to extend long with the left leg. We're going to bring hands nicely behind head, and again, we're going to do a little knee drive here. So we're going to drive that right knee to chest, and then we release. You bring it in, and you release. You bring it in, and release. Control the movement. Here we go for 4. This is 3. This is 2, and on 1, hold it at the top and pulse it through the upper body. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to hold it here. We're just going to move with the leg. So I'm going to tap my toes back to table. So tap and table, tap and table, tap and table. Here we go. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. Here's your last one. Keep that knee in table, release the upper body down. Now we're going to go across the body. So we're going to take our left elbow to that right knee. So bring yourself up, that little twist, and then release. So we lift and release. We lift and release. We go for 4. You go for 3. This is 2. And on 1, hold it at the top. Little pulses in that twist. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. All right, so I want you to keep that right knee in table. I want you to extend the left toes up towards the sky. We're gonna keep the hands nicely behind the head. You're gonna go ahead and let the right toes hover. So right toes are hovering, left toes reaching up. So as we lower our left leg down, right knee comes to table, left elbow goes to right knee, and then we switch those legs. So we switch and get that twist. Breathe. Inhales and exhales. We switch and twist. We switch and twist 3 more times. Take it for 3. Take it for 2. And that's your last one. Let it go. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Switching out the ball, place that ball nicely behind your left knee. And again, we place the left foot on the earth with the ball behind the knee, long with the right leg. Hands will come nicely behind head. And again, we're right back into that knee drive. So drive the knee in and release. Bring it in and release. You go for 4. This is 3. This is 2. And on 1, hold it at the top. We pulse the upper body for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the top. Now move with the legs. So toes tap and table, tap and table, tap and table. Awesome. Breathe. We have inhales and exhales. You have 3 more times. 3, 2, and last one. Release the upper body down, but keep the left knee in table. So now we go across the body, right elbow to left knee, and then we release. Bring it across, and then release. Across, and release. Control the movement. You go for 4. You go for 3. This is 2. And on your last one, we get to hold it at the top and pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Now we're going to reach those right toes up towards the sky. Let the left toes hover. Neck and shoulders can be lifted off the earth. So as I lower my right leg down, left knee to table, right elbow to left knee, switch those legs back, and then we twist and switch. Twist and switch. We go for 4. This is 3. This is 2. And that's your last one. Let it go. Nice slow inhales. Nice slow exhales. We're going to place our ball to the side. And we're going to bring our legs to a nice 90 degree. So bringing our legs up towards the sky. Toes can be long. And again, drawing the belly in. Low back stays on the earth. Upper body will stay on the earth as well. And we're just going to do those little leg raises. So we're going to lower those legs to about a 45. And then you're going to bring them right back up. So inhales to lower. Exhale, bring it up. Control this movement. Control your breath. We have 4 more times. Two more. This is 2. And coming into your last one. Legs back to 90. Hold it here. Second set. Hands can come nicely behind head, lifting neck and shoulders off the earth, or you can keep them down, and again, we lower and lift, lower and lift. Feel that core working, draw that belly in. Control this movement. 4 more. This is 3. This is 2. And you're on your last one. Release the legs, release the upper body, draw knees to chest. Nice slow inhale, nice slow exhale, awesome. You can keep those knees nicely in towards chest, and we're going to extend long with our right leg. And left hand will come to left knee, right hand to left shin, shoulders away from the ears, and you can be looking forward, single leg stretch. And now we switch, and switch, and switch. Always knowing throughout the practice, you can keep the neck and shoulders down. The most important part, as always, is listening to our bodies and taking what we need as we come here. You go for 3. You go for 2. And here's your last one. Hold it here. Grab your ball. The knee that's bent, arms go to the outside of that knee. As we switch the knees, you switch the arms. And breathe. Inhales and exhales. Awesome job. You go for 4. You go for 3. You go for 2. And on your last one, hold it here, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch. Pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Nice slow inhale, nice slow exhale. Set that ball to the side, drawing both knees back in towards chest, and we're going to come into our double leg stretch. So again, neck and shoulders can stay down, or you can gently lift, and we open legs, open arms, and then we bring it back in. Inhales and exhales. Awesome. Inhales and exhales. Woo, here we go. You go for 4. You go for 3. This is 2. And on 1, hold it open, hollow hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice slow inhales. Nice slow exhale. Awesome job, everybody. From here, we're going to bring those legs nicely back to our 90. We're going to lower that left leg down. You can bring hands either behind right thigh or behind right calf. Keep a nice little bend in your elbows, and then we switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and breathe. Inhales, exhales. 3 more sets. This is 3. This is 2. Here's your last one. The leg that's long, bend into the knee, hands come nicely behind head, and we go right into those bicycles. Let your gaze go towards that side wall. Awesome. Breathe into your twists for 4, for 3, for 2, and last 1. Awesome job. Let it go. Nice slow inhale, nice slow exhale. So good. Okay, so from here, we're going to grab our ball again. We're going to extend those legs out nice and long, and we're going to flex those feet up towards the sky. So we're going to work through our full roll-up. Modification, you can have a nice little bend into the knees, or modification, you can just stay low and work that upper body, right? So you can just lift and lower, still getting into your core, still getting nicely into that powerhouse. But together, we take that ball in the hands, wrists in line with shoulders. Again, feet could be flexed up if you'd like, and then we start to draw that chin towards chest. We roll the body up, and then we reach nice and long past the toes for that nice little stretch. And then you're going to bring yourself all the way back down, and you can reach that ball nicely overhead. So we're going to roll, reach long, and then come all the way back down. Control this movement. Get that nice long stretch. Feels really nice at the top. We have 4 more times. Breathe through it. This is 2. And as we roll up into our last one, we're going to stay at the top. We're going to take that nice long stretch, and then we're going to stay at the top, okay? So we're going to stay with those legs nice and long, and we're even going to reach long through the toes as well. So we're going to bring the arms up overhead, little bend into elbows, shoulders away from the ears, nice and long through the spine. We're going to take an inhale together. As we exhale, you're going to lift your left leg, reach that ball forward, take a little C curve. Oh no, that's wrong. Other way, sorry. You're going to lift the leg and lift the ball. You're going to lift and release. You're going to lift and release. We're going to lift and release. We're going to lift and release. Lift and bring it in. Press away, bring it in. Yes, awesome. Control the movement. Control the breath. Two more times to each side. To the left. To the right. To the left. And last time to the right. Awesome. Staying right here, we'll start to take a little bend into our knees. You could even have those heels on the earth Feet can be flexed up. And again, we're gonna take our ball overhead, little bend into elbows. Take a nice big inhale together, and then as we exhale, come into a nice little C curve and the ball reaches forward. Inhale, we bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, yes. Inhale, up. And then we exhale. Awesome job. Take it for 4. Take it for 3. Take it for 2. And then on 1, I want you to hold that little C curve, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the body up. And now we're gonna work through our saw with our ball, okay? So you can separate those legs. Feet will be flexed up towards the sky, little bend into our knees. We're gonna start with that ball nicely at the chest, long through the spine, crown of the head, reaching up. We're gonna press the ball away, then we're gonna bring it in, and then we're going to reach over those right toes, come back up, press away, bring it in, and reach. And we rise, press, bring it in, and reach. Center, press, in, and reach. Center, press, in, and reach. Awesome. Center, press, in, and reach. Center, press, in, and reach. Center, press, in, and reach. Last time to each side. And breathe. Last time to the left. Center, press, in, and bring those legs together. Set that ball nicely back to the side. Place those feet on the earth. Take that bend into the knees. Reaching long through the arms, you're going to bring ourselves all the way down onto our mats. You're going to take that ball again nicely in between your ankles. And we're going to bend into those knees. So we're going to come back into our toe tap. So knees will be in that nice little tabletop. You're squeezing the ball with the ankles, inner thighs drawing in towards each other. And now lower toes to tap, back to table. Inhales, exhales. Control it. Breathe. 4 more times. For 4. For 3. For 2. And your last one, bring it back to your table. Hold it here. Now option, you can bring hands behind head, lift neck and shoulders off the earth, and then extend and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Awesome. Extend and bend. For 4. For 3. For 2. And your last one. Hold those knees in table, and now we do combo work. So tap, table, extend, and bend. It's tap, it's table, extend, and bend. Tap, table, extend, and bend. Tap, table, extend, and bend. 3 more times. Tap, table, extend, and bend. Tap, table, extend, and bend. Last time. Tap, table, extend, and bend, and then release. Nice slow inhale, nice slow exhale. From here, we're going to bring those legs nicely back to a 90, and we're going to do our roll and reach, okay? So, we're going to place the ball at those shins, right below the knees, and you can bring the palms of the hands to the ball. So, we're going to roll and reach, lifting neck and shoulders off the earth and bringing them back down. So, roll and reach. And bring it back. Roll and reach. Bring it back. Roll and reach. And release. We go for 4. We go for 3. We go for 2. Here's our last one. And then I want you to take the ball into the hand and lift neck and shoulders off the earth. And we're going to do little pulses here. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice slow inhale, nice slow exhale. You're going to bring those legs nicely back up. Option, if you're keeping neck and shoulders down, ball will come to shin. If you're lifting them off the earth, ball will come to ankles. Going into little scissor legs, ankles tapping ball or shins tapping ball. So lower left, and then you switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2, and last one, hold it here, arm to the outside of the extended leg, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You switch it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're done. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Awesome job. Okay, I want you to grab your dumbbells. We'll set the ball to the side for right now. We'll come back to it, but let's just leave it to the side right now. So grabbing your dumbbells, extending the arms up. And actually, I want you to bring your knees to a tabletop, and legs can be glued together, okay? You're gonna keep a little bend into your elbows. So what we're gonna do here, we're going to extend the arms and then extend the legs, yeah? Shoulder blades are on the earth. We're drawing the belly in. We're gonna reach the arms overhead, extend the legs out, and then bring it back in. You're going to extend and bring it in. Really pay attention to that low back. Legs may not go that low, right? Open, bring it in. Open, bring it in. Open, bring it in. 2 more times. Open, bring it in. Last time. Whew. Release the feet down. Keep the arms right where they are. And you can separate those weights. So wrists in line with shoulders. Nice bend into the knees. Draw the belly in. And now we go into our skull crushers. Frame the face with the weights. And then extend it up. A little bend. And then we extend. A little bend and extend. A little bend and extend. We go for 4. We go for 3. This is 2. And on 1, frame the face and pulse the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 more for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arms up. Keep the palms facing in towards each other, and now we open out to that T. Don't let the arms touch the earth, and then you bring them right back to center. So inhale to open, exhale, bring it in. Keep those arms hovering as we open them up, yeah? So here we go. Breathe. You take it for 4. You take it for 3. This is 2. And on your last one, hold the arms open. Pulse it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 more for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Now we're going to move. So we're going to draw the arms towards the front of the room, lift neck and shoulders off the earth. Arms are hovering the entire time as we open them back up to that T, neck and shoulders release. So we lift, and then we release. We lift, and release. Lift, and release. Awesome. Here we go. This is 4. This is 3. One more time, bring it forward. Release the body, keep the arms into that T, pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw those arms up, turn the palms towards the front of the room. Again, feel the shoulder blades pressing into the earth, keep the bend in the knees. We take a nice big inhale together. As we exhale, lift and reach, and then release. You can lift and reach, and release. Lift and reach, and release. Lift and reach, and release. 4 more times. We go for 4. We go for 3. We go for 2. And on 1, you hold it at the top, you pulse the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Awesome job. All right. So from here, we're going to bring those knees to tabletop. Knees can be glued together. Extend the arms up just to start with palms facing in towards each other. Take a bend into the elbows. So elbows are going to squeeze those side ribs, palms still facing in. We're going to take a nice big inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to reach and lift, and then bring it back. Reach and lift. Bring it back. Lift, reach and lift. Bring it back. Control it. Breathe through it. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. And on 1, hold it at the top and pulse the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Woo. Let's do one more set. And this time at the top, we're gonna take a little straddle with our legs, okay? So knees come nicely back to our table. Elbows squeeze the side body, palms facing in towards each other. Drawing the belly in. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, lift and reach. Open, bring it in, let it go. Lift and reach, straddle, in, release. Lift and reach, straddle, in, release. Lift and reach. Awesome job. Here we go. 4 more times. 4, and release. This is 3, and release. This is 2, and release. Last time. Hold it center. Pulse the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Draw your knees in towards chest. Take a little bit of movement. You can gently rock side to side or take nice little circular motions into one direction and then into the other, yeah? You can place the soles of the feet on the earth. Take your right ankle over left knee. Draw your left knee in. Reach your arms through. Hold it here. A little figure 4 on our back. You could take movement with that left leg if you'd like, or take ankle rotations, or maybe wiggle toes. If you have the left leg extended, take a nice bend into the knee. Place the foot on the earth. Release your right ankle, left ankle over right knee. Draw the knee in, reach your arms through. We hold it here and we breathe. Again, opportunity to take movement if you'd like. Just really listen to the body. Place the sole of the foot on the earth, releasing the left ankle. Open arms out to a T, palms facing up. Keep the bend in the knees. Take the hips to the left side of your mat. Bring your knees to the right, supine twist. Gaze can be up or out over your left shoulder. Hold it here and breathe. Inhale together. Exhale, draw those knees up through center. Square off hips. And then take the hips over towards the right as the knees go towards the left. Hold it here and you breathe. Inhale together, exhale, draw the knees up through center, square off hips. And together, extending one leg long and then the other. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Stay for the exhale, so full body stretch, full body lengthening. Reach through fingers, reach through toes, reach, reach, reach. And then take a nice big inhale, exhale, bring arms nicely down by your side. And then one last time, bringing knees in towards chest, lift neck and shoulders off the earth. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little hug. So grateful for these bodies. Release the neck and shoulders down, and then you could place the soles of the feet on the earth, and then slowly coming onto your right side body. I want you to slowly rise up. We're gonna come into a seat. So we're gonna finish here in our seat, sitting nice and tall, lengthening through the spine. We can bring those hands to those knees, so palms could be facing down or palms could be facing up. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, release them down. From here, I want you to bring your chin towards chest, hold it, breathe, nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Bring your chin back to neutral, back to center. Allow the chin to go up and the head to fall back, stretching the front. Draw your chin back to neutral, back to center. Stay long through the spine. Take the chin over the right shoulder. Hold it here. Bring it back through center. Take it over the left. Hold it. Bring it back into center. Hold here. Take a nice big inhale, reaching arms all the way up. Exhale, bend into your left arm. Bring right hand over, stay long through the spine, hold here and breathe. Inhale together, exhale, release, bend into the right elbow, take left hand over, again, hold it here, breathe. Inhale together, exhale, release, reaching both hands up towards the sky. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, bring hands into heart center, and being so grateful for today. So grateful for this opportunity to be together. Today, know that you are beautiful. Know that you are so strong. And know that you are loved. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. I usually do offer a Shavasana, so if you feel as though you need it, please do. It's always nice to take just a few moments of rest to allow the body to rejuvenate and just to let everything go. And yeah, it's just a nice feeling. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing day. Enjoy whatever you have going on. Thank you so much. See you next time.